Hello, my name is Joe Kelly. I'm a partner in the law firm of A&L Goodbody Solicitors based in Dublin, Ireland. Today I'm speaking to you about sports betting in Ireland at the invitation of the International Masters of Gaming Law, of which I and my firm are proud to be members. Now, the first thing to be said is that sports betting in Ireland has been legal since about 1931 when the Betting Act was brought into law. There have been amendments to that legislation since, of course, most notably in 2015, when provision was made for two new licenses to be recognised: a remote bookmaker's licence and a remote betting intermediary licence. Before I speak about those in more detail, let me give you the legislative definitions for each of those. A remote bookmaker means a person who carries on the business of a bookmaker by remote means. A bookmaker has long been understood to mean a person who in the course of business takes bets, sets odds and undertakes to pay out on winning bets. On the other hand, a remote betting intermediary means a person who in the course of business provides facilities that enable persons to make bets with other persons other than the first mentioned person by remote means, hence something like a betting exchange. Now, there is a process in place for applying for both of those two licenses, and the process is broadly the same for both. And let me talk to you a little bit about what is involved in the bare bones of getting either a remote bookmaker's license or a remote betting intermediary license. To obtain such a license, bear in mind, please, that where the applicant is a company, two relevant officers must be nominated. Each of those relevant officers has to apply for a certificate of personal fitness, and that application is made to the Department of Justice. Before the application can be made, notification of the application must be inserted in two national newspapers. In addition, the two relevant officers have to apply for a tax clearance certificate, and they apply for that tax clearance certificate to the Irish Taxation Authority, which is known as the Revenue Commissioners. The proposed licensee itself, the corporate entity, must also register for tax in Ireland. Now, once the necessary certificates are obtained, an application can be submitted for the particular betting licence required. The excise duty that is payable on the first application is €10,000. For any subsequent application, the excise duty that is payable is referable to the level of turnover of the business in the preceding 2 years. And the excise duty payable can range between a low of €10,000 to a high of €200,000. And this duty is payable by way of the Revenue Online system, colloquially known as ROS. Now, the licence itself endures for a 2-year cycle. The next cycle is scheduled to run out or expire on the 30th of June 2021. Thereafter, licences which are issued will endure until the 30th of June 2023. A final word about tax. Tax is paid at the rate of 2% of turnover for online and land-based bookmakers. In relation to betting intermediary licenses, tax is charged at the rate of 25% of the commissions earned. Bookmakers must also pay VAT of 21% on the services that they supply. It is also possible to apply for a land-based bookmaker's license, subject to having a suitable premises and obtaining a certificate of suitability for that premises. And if that is of interest, please consult us. Ireland is about to witness the establishment of a new gaming regulator, and that regulator, it is envisaged, will also take responsibility for sports betting. That is scheduled to take place later on in 2021. Thank you very much for listening to me today.